All right, so today I want to draw attention to the incident that happened in Miami a couple days ago with Tania Miller. Um, I actually have a bit of information typed out. So, on this episode, we're going to be going into the early morning suspicious death of Tania Nikki Miller. She was a resident of Flint, Michigan. She was actually a good friend of one of my friends, so I feel a bit obligated to put this story out there and research this and make sure her story gets told. Um, so early morning in Miami is usually defined rising sun, warm South Florida coastlines. On the morning of Thursday, June 18th, around 6 a.m., Miami-Dade Fire and Rescue got an anonymous tip, which led to them finding the body of Tania Nicole Miller, a 27-year-old woman from Flint. She was hanging from a tree in let me get the names right. I don't want to get none of the information wrong. Gwen Cherry Park. Now, from what I understand, there's no cameras inside the park. So they have no video footage of nothing that went on. They don't got no witnesses, nothing. Her phone mysteriously is missing. Um, so I'm gonna read from the actual script that I got wrote out. Okay. As I said, Tania was only 27 years old. She was found hanging in Gwen Cherry Park. She was visible from the roadway, and she was underneath park bleachers. This is crazy. Like, this is wild. One second. Now I am gonna do an audio episode. That will be a little more in depth. Okay, so I'm looking at some of my resources. She went to Miami to celebrate Juneteenth. This is a black neighborhood of Miami on Juneteenth. Gwen Cherry Park, the NFL YET Center. I really wish there was a way for me to share my screen from my laptop to you guys. Some of the main pictures that's going around are my homeboy Rob in it, and really, my heart goes out to you, bro. I'm very sorry that this happened, that you got to go through this. So let me see. I actually want to try to find some more news posts. No, I do apologize. I am pulling information together as I go because this is just like it's so tragic and it hit so hard because it hit so close to home. So, we're currently investigating the incident as an apparent suicide. I don't feel like it would have been a suicide because who would go all the way down there, all the way to Miami just to commit suicide? That don't even, that would have never even registered in my mind as an option. That's crazy. My bad. I'm messing with the air. It's hot. So, justice for Tania, man. Now, like I said, they investigating this as a suicide, but this don't seem like a suicide. Because once again, why would she go all the way to Miami to hang herself in a park? It just don't make sense to me. But yeah, a lot of it is still limited information because it's ongoing. It's an ongoing investigation. So they really not releasing too much about it. Here's actual another video.
The bleachers right there behind me. I was working on a story about a mile and a half away from here. I was with Daniela Pierre with the NAACP, and I just thought.
This is actually from a Miami-Dade news reporter that I'm watching now. You guys are going to hear the audio. So
we're closed. Let's go and look into this a little bit more. So we drove down here. We see the scene. This apparently there's some yellow tape where she may have been found. I also made some calls. I called some sources with the fire department. We were told they arrived here about 6 a.m. on Thursday morning after getting tipped off that the young woman was found. When I called and spoke with the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Department, they confirmed. They said that this is an apparent.
No, they calling it an apparent suicide. Like I said, that's not right to me. That don't seem like a suicide to me. This is crazy. The world we live in is just crazy. A lot of these videos and stuff is restricted. But for whatever reason, it's not working. Okay. So looking into news sources, there's not very much information being released about this story right now. I don't know. I agree with everybody else. She didn't do this to herself. Factually, she didn't do this to herself. Her phone is missing. That automatically somebody was with her. They took her phone. They did this to her. So as more information comes out, I will make more updates on the channel. Hopefully they figure out what's going on, what happened. Like, cause I'm not buying the suicide. I'm not buying that. Somebody did this to her, and they need to figure it out. She wouldn't go all the way down there for Juneteenth just to end herself. So, as soon as I see more from a reputable news source, I'll make an update. But until then, y'all stay safe, stay listening, and don't believe everything they tell you. Peace.